All right, so this is like my third time recording this because the first time I recorded this, I was like, I can do better, right? Second time I recorded this is the footage right here, but my headphones were connected to my headphones were connected, right? So nothing was captured, and I have to record this all over again, over the video file. But anyways, Abyss Dweller got hit, and I kind of wanted to make a video for my fellow Chimera users because we all know that this card helped us deal with mirror matches, shadows, and any other graveyard centric deck. Sword Soul isn't really like it hinders Sword Soul. Sword Soul isn't like crazy, but it does hurt them. Obviously with like the graveyard effects they have. But I feel like doing this a third time, it helps me like gather my thoughts because now I actually know what to like address, I guess, in a way. The title will be, Beatrice or Abyss Dweller. Obviously, I think we all know the answer is gonna be Beatrice because she enables a lot of like random tech cards that activate in the graveyard with, being sent there by her. And I also did want to like cover an alternative. There's that Link monster right here. You can make him easily, two monsters, no crazy requirement. On in the situation, or I guess in the order of action where you would make Abyss Dweller, you can actually make him instead. And then with Beatrice, you can send the Survival's End to the graveyard, and upon its turn, you get a free pop. It does kind of like conflict with like the Resonator line because you would also want to like get Resonator, get the Fiendish Golem, but I feel like the purpose of the Fiendish Golem / this Dinosaur Link would be to get rid of the free monsters that Rebecca and what's his name, Shinado King, you can use this as an alternative to get rid of them as well, so they don't get like Grateful Charity or Change of Heart. And I guess against Kaiba, you can use it to pop Kaiba Man if for some reason that's their first action and not setting a trap. But yeah, I got the gameplay right here doing the standard Chimera combo. I will be doing my best to, go over it, but at this point I'm kind of just like talking to myself about it. Without paying attention to what's going on the screen. But I also did consider Tornado Dragon, that Xyz monster, because it's like, oh, you could pop a back row, but obviously being able to pop either a monster or a back row from the graveyard, which can't be negated unless they DD Crow for some reason, once it gets sent, that's like literally the only way they could counter it. But other than that, you basically get a free pop without worry. Yeah, essentially. But that's pretty much the plan. Like I said, Tornado Dragon was an idea, but he only targets magic cards, so it's just like, I also did consider, mostly as a joke, I did consider Utopia Ray, Utopia Double, but it will obviously require you to run double or nothing and ZW Claw or one of like the equipped monsters, and it's just like, do I really want to like flood my deck with more text? I mean, nah, this deck, the skill is already kind of difficult to proc as is, so just adding a bunch of unnecessary stuff that you don't really need or is essential, I was just like, nah, forget about it, maybe in another life. Yo, I just realized you can do an AI voice instead, text to speech. Could have done all the talking for me, but I like to actually add my own insight, and I would actually consider using AI to voice this video for me, I meant to say. But yeah, here I'm doing the standard Chimera line. I guess for those who don't know how to play Chimera, here is your guide on how to do that. Alright, so here normally you would, Abyss Dweller right here. But since we're showcasing this Link monster and our friend Abyssal won't be with us for much longer, yeah, get the Beatrice, go for Survival's End. This is where I was originally conflicted because it's like, yo, like I don't got my Fiendish Golem, and I'm feeling a bit insecure about it. With not having it, I don't feel safe, but it is what it is. We're here to showcase Survival's End doing its thing. I also did consider just cutting Farfa because we're not gonna have material to use Farfa for next turn. And I think he is worth cutting at this point because we are just gonna Snapdragon next turn as well, and this is gonna be the end board. I feel so naked without the Resonator continuous spell and the English Golem. But there we go, we got rid of one card. I think he adds it. Oh wait, let me not spoil the duel. And I was like, what am I doing? Like, oh yeah, I can just Snapdragon this right here. But against Dark Magician it doesn't matter because its skill is like hella easy to proc, because it's just revealing one dark monster and you go +2, so dumb skill design. But I guess in other decks like Kaiba or Shinato it would come in clutch, or yeah, like I said, against opposing chimeras, because you know you don't got Abyss Dweller no more and it has a hard skill to proc. I think your odds would increase even more. But I'm really glad Abyss Dweller is kind of leaving. I'm conflicted because my original deck was Shark, and it's just like obviously that's like an essential card of a Shark. But with Shinato and Utopia being able to just build it and, you know, completely, oh, this is where I noticed that my audio wasn't recording. I'm gonna keep it in here, it don't matter. What's it called? Yeah, alright, I'll just let the second video play. You know, it was my fault for having it on speaker. Damn. Alright, anyways, Dark Magician's Rod. He can have that, it's fine. Okay. I guess, I mean, you can still use Ultimate Fusion, I just don't know for what. And something's gonna get popped here. Okay. That's fine, yeah, you can set that up for next turn. And when he activates Illusion Magic, what the fuck? Oh, just to get the 2 Dark Magicians into his hand. Is he gonna fusion something? You know, still waiting for this. Secrets of Dark Magic. Sure, man. Go ahead. Go ahead. What's he going for? Okay, the Dark Magicians. Obviously, we don't want to pop that. Otherwise, you're just going to get summoned again. Surprised he didn't just Ultimate Fusion. Soul Servant. We can Cyclone that so that he doesn't get the draw. It's not a bad play. He won't get the draw from this. So it's just wasted. I mean, I guess he does also proc it with the Dark Magician as well. And there it is. It can be activated this turn, unfortunately. Set it. Oh, what's he gonna do now? Damn. No, it didn't matter. He was still gonna respond to it even if I did pop it. Summon Dark Magician. I'm just, you know, being able to interrupt the oh, what is this? Being able to get rid of Soul Servant, you know, helps, of course. I think banishing this also would have also been nice, but he would have gone +2, so it is what it is. What did he add? Okay, he's gonna destroy something here. I think I'm dead. Oh no, wait. I'm playing Chimera. We don't lose here. Not at all. Okay, Ultimate Fusion. We could pop something here. I don't think. Let's get rid of this. Yeah, he can't activate this thing. Oh no, because he just used it, right? Let's get rid of that. What's he gonna summon? Beatrice is gonna go away. Summon Dragon Master Knight. Oh no, he's gonna kill us. He's gonna kill us. Unfortunately, no. No. Is he gonna go for Dragon Master Knight? Yo. Alright. Oh wait, he still has the magical dimension. This card is in the like summon. The smart thing to do is summon Nightmare Princess. But let's summon this guy. We can. He's probably gonna use that card in his hand to destroy that enemy. Just fine. I'm not complaining. Is he still gonna go for the attack? I like to put the illusion, this monster, in attack position because then they do this. Start a damage step and get rid of this guy. But I do want to take his monster, for myself. What the fuck? Oh. Yo, I'm tripping. Yeah, I'm not getting destroyed here. Pop this. Destroy that. I know it's gonna proc. I shouldn't have. I should not have done that. But it's fine. Wait, I don't keep it? I don't take it? Thought I would. Alright, well, either way, he doesn't have any... He can't do anything about it. Oh, wait. Boom. There we go. My phone is about to die. That's why it's lagging terribly. Bro, what? You really want to do that right now, bro? Can I proc it? It can proc it multiple times. Look at that. Yo, Chimera is just broken. Damn, I'm still mad. I have to like record like the first half of the video again. Damn. All right, well, he don't got anything for us now, and he should be dead. Yep, there we go. That's game. I guess that's an example of, being able to show it off. I think I am going to do another one with another extra deck monster, but I really did want to get this guy showcased in a video. I think I'm gonna do IP next though, so I'll be right back.